So here's the daily. It's gonna test out a new piece of gear that I got that's in the toolbox. A lot of people swear by these things. They're called torque sticks. Basically you can get them individually or as a kit, and as you can see here's the kit, and they come in different torques that basically you stick it on the end of your impact and you keep gunning it until it won't turn anymore, and apparently that's going to be the correct foot pounds. So we're just going to give it a whirl. I thought, hey, maybe it sounds like a good idea. I've been using the trusty torque wrench. Why don't we tighten this lug nut to about 80 foot-pounds. I have the 80 foot-pound one here, and check it with the torque wrench and see if it's effective. Let's do this. Here's my trusty impact. So basically, I'm gonna gun the sucker on. Give it a couple ugga-duggas, and let's see where it's at. Just doing this with one hand is pretty hard. I previously set this to 80, and I was using the 80 foot-pound torque stick. Let's see. Get in there. This is effective. Now I heard it gets you close, so let's see how close we got. There we go. Not bad. So took like a little bit of some turns, but yeah, 80 foot-pounds is pretty close. Let's try another one. We're back, and we have the 90 foot-pound version. I'm gonna try the same experiment. So apparently there's a spring or some sort of mechanism, very basic mechanism inside that basically limits the amount of torque that the gun, your impact, can provide. Disclaimer, I'm using the middle setting because I heard if your gun's like super powerful or whatever, this is just all hearsay, that you shouldn't be using one of these. It may not give you the most accurate results. So I just decided to use the middle setting. Back on. I'm gonna check if I set this to 90 foot-pounds. It appears so. I can jam that in there. Again, hard to do this with one hand. Get some better leverage on this. So we're at 90. This is usually the most I'd torque my lug nuts, really. Even when I track and stuff, I do 90 foot-pounds. So it's still spinning. There we go. So you see, maybe just not even a quarter turn, I'm able to torque this mother. So I think that was a success. So yeah, I only tested the 80 and the 90 foot-pounds just for like a common application, like putting on your wheel and tire. But it seemed like it worked. So that's cool, but really I would wholeheartedly recommend a well-calibrated torque wrench to be your final torque. Like, the idea of the torque bar is it kind of gets you in the ballpark, it gets you there, so that you don't have to like turn and turn and turn and turn by hand, or on a low, like a really ridiculously low speed setting on your impact. So this kind of gets you in the ballpark, but wholeheartedly recommend using a proper calibrated torque wrench to get to your final torque. But torque bars are useful for like non-critical applications. If you know, you need something in the ballpark, but you just can't get a torque wrench under. Project car over there, basically I had a couple of bolts that are hard to get to with the torque wrench, and I think this would be handy to get to some bolts that, suspension bolts that needed to be 61 foot-pounds. But you know, I'll get it to the ballpark, and then once I can get some more leverage on it, I'll probably still use a proper torque wrench. Anyways, so tool review of the I didn't say what the brand was, but it's pretty much like all made in China, generic stuff that you can get at Princess Auto or Canadian Tire. They had a sale today for these things, so I said, hey, why not? Let's pick one up. So this is Ning signing off. Hope you enjoyed it.